Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings II Geheimnisnacht with, of course, King Helmut of the Allied Empire. We are currently fighting a small revolt and I've got some tips that I'm gonna implement here right now. Let me actually get on YouTube and open up those two videos. So one of them is I'm going to implement rather soon. Yeah, no, don't speak to me myself. Yeah. Yeah, exactly here, bit min-maxy, but from Dark Kit to upgrade all of the hamlets in my holdings because they are going to give us more income. And you know, that's not a bad idea. If I don't really want to upgrade these holdings too much, the hamlets are kind of still something I would like to have. Cheers Kid, and apparently a lot of kids on my channel asked me to get a new hat item and maybe a new amulet, which I will try to do, but it's not that easy to get artifacts. And of course, Jeff Kite here left me 2 large tips on both videos. Don't speak to me myself. And I just don't yeah, okay, this is just the artifact search, which I kind of knew. Yeah, he wanted me to look over the counselor missions here. For example, my chancellor is doing fine with perform statecraft. That's just perfect, well, because my empire is so large. But the marshal, for example, could probably maintain or organize the army better than trained troops, because while this is giving me a huge boost in the Ever Peak, of course, I don't really need that anymore because I do have a large army anyways. So organizing the army might be better. Commander found, commander improved, retinue and horde maintenance. I don't really like the retinue. I do have a giant levy limit, and getting a retinue of heavy cavalry might actually be really beneficial. But otherwise we only have archers, which isn't so nice. But yeah, getting some Reichsguard or Imperial Knights might be good. So why don't we just do that? Then of course we have the steward, who is collecting taxes, which is just pretty good. We get more taxes from the Ever Peak. But we could also send him to administer our realm. He could improve our demands, or smugglers enter our demands, which I don't really like having him enter smugglers. But then again, our provinces aren't as prospering as, for example, these lands over here, who are all highly prospering. I don't know, is this... No, this should be prospering, but the others aren't really. And of course, actually, some of them are flourishing. And of course, we could have him oversee construction, which is just local build time modifier, 30%. That's actually pretty huge, because it does take a long time to get anything built these days. So I might just have him oversee that. Then again, local build time modifier, this is not actually worth it that much. Apart from, of course, the tax and maybe the supply limit. And the reinforcement rate, but the build time and cost isn't that great. And I don't know if you can get higher than Flourish. I assume you can get on level 3 or maybe even 4, but I don't know. I haven't played that much with this DLC yet. So why don't we just have him oversee our construction, even though I do like the tax, especially the extra tithe collected. So I'm probably going to put him on that duty sooner rather than later again. But for now, why don't we just have him oversee our construction here, and we're gonna build maybe the Imperial Free Cavalry. And in the other holdings, I'm going to build the hamlets, so that we get on castle walls, which makes sense, so that we get more money here. So let's just build the castle walls everywhere, because they are cheap and they are built, you know, within a year, so that's good. And Kypros is a, you know, it's not of my dynasty, not of my culture, which is a bit bad. So I'm not gonna do much with it. It only has 1 castle town. We need to get that under our control. We also need this land under our control, so that we finally control all of the borderlands. And I kind of want to declare a war on this man, so that my dynasty might be back on the throne, if I can do that. Semi-professional barracks have been built in Balagwa, which was, of course, the armory. I'm sorry for the background noises. I hope they aren't too loud. Let's upgrade this. The Imperial Free Income. Yes, history is a nice subject to... I really hope you do not hear background noises right now. If so, I apologize. Okay, we are still trying to kill this orc, which... These two orcs are my next two biggest things. Oh man, this guy's a savage orc. You don't actually have that many troops. What about your vassals? This guy has 9,000 troops. We can take you on. We're gonna destroy this orc now. So let's go and do this. We're just gonna start with the greenskin extermination maybe up here, so that we have the war goal quickly under our control. And this is going to take some time to convert, but we're going to finally go and silence one of these orcs. It is going to happen right here, right now. You're going to witness this live on YouTube, which is not really live, but you know what I mean. So let's march our troops to Balagwa, while hopefully my vassals are going to take care of the rebellion. They also are coming to my aid here. And once again, we've killed an orc. He still has a bunch of troops, so we're gonna try to murder him again. And we're gonna continue to murder him, just so that he can't actually do anything. And soon we might march north to get... yes, of course, we want Katarine Angkor under our control, and the Slayer Keep must be reclaimed. And rebuilt. We cannot... Oh, okay. Yeah, he actually declared war on me. 4. Ooh, that's actually kind of bad. I don't really want to lose this territory. But we can't really do much against him. Let's hire some holy orders. One of them has an orc commander for some reason. No, don't disband them. Unite them. And send them over. I probably can afford a mercenary order. Let's get the most oh, we can definitely can afford a mercenary order. Let's get these guys. And send them over. But we're not gonna have enough, is the thing. Yes. Queen of Kislev, wife, join me in this war. You are Telebaklander and of my culture, which is nice. I'm going to call all of my vassals into this war. Send these 800 troops back home. And order all of my vassals to join up with the king's army. So that we may slay these orcs. If he threatens to conquer Balagwa, I'm going to surrender before he can take it. Okay, let's enforce our demands here. Well, this is not our war. This is not our war, luckily. Yeah, he's down here, and he's going to conquer so much land, though. And there's nothing we can really do. I don't think we have 50,000 men. It's mostly light infantry, but still, it's just so many. And I don't really want to lose too much land to him. Barely have... actually, we're gonna get some more troops. $20,000 men. Let's march into the Orc lands already. Have these guys come down here. And we're gonna conquer some of his land. Yeah, we are losing this war quickly. We need to retake this holding real fast. 20,000 men. We definitely have a strong army at our disposal. We're not losing money. We could probably get another mercenary order. Could you please leave the siege to me? Let's hunt down these orcs to win like a battle against them. Which we definitely will do. We have 13,000 men. But there comes this massive horde. He's not going to cross a river or anything. Let's see what we can do here. He did conquer quite some land. 30,000 against 40,000. If we get into melee, we might be able to win. Definitely losing on the flank and in the middle. Ah, we lost, okay. Nothing we could do. We didn't even kill that many. He's probably going to follow us. So, I might surrender here. He's not following us. Which means I still have quite a lot of troops. But there's nothing I can do against him here. He's going to attack us. He has double our amount. No, I do not wish to have her marry you. Instead, why don't you marry this guy? I want my dynasty to be bigger. Yeah, there's nothing we can do against these guys right now. I might have to surrender, and I don't really want to lose these territories, so if we could... No, he's just going to hunt our army down now. There's... We're going to lose these 4 territories. Maybe this up here as well. Yeah, but there's nothing we can do. Let's focus our attention on the other orc that we are waging a war against. We lost a massive amount of troops here. But so be it. We still have enough to beat this other orc. Yeah, without his special troops here getting just dispersed, we can't do much against them. There's just so many. They shouldn't be existing anymore is the thing. And I don't really like that they do still exist. I'm not building anything because I need to save up a lot of gold to win, for when we win this war. Okay, so did he just die or something? No, he just renamed himself. So now we need to unite our forces to beat this orc, which, you know, we still have a lot of troops, so I don't think there's gonna be much of a problem. And he has 2 revolts going on right now. A liberation revolt. No. A peasant revolt. I thought there was a liberation revolt. Maybe I didn't read that right. Sorry, by the way, I'm still very sick. Okay, he's going to... No, he's not going to attack us. A small goblin horde that I'm not really afraid of. This horde is still not cleansed, so let's send him some gold so that he may do that. While we are going to spend some coin to upgrade our castles here again. Because we definitely have the gold now. Though it is going to be costly. For sure. Maybe we should focus on some of the not so expensive things. Where's the hamlet? Don't stare at this. Yeah, we can't build all of them, I think. Yeah, no, but we can build like castle walls maybe over here? No. Karak is not going to get anything then, in that case. And we're going to hunt down this orc armies. Which... We lost some kind of siege. Oh, down here. Zealot uprising, huh? Didn't even see that one. But yeah, we're going to probably most likely win this battle down here. Especially if we have like commanders. Maybe I should have fought in that war against the orcs. Or maybe I definitely should have fought in that war because, you know, I have such good modifiers. Probably was a big mistake that I didn't do it. You can just do whatever you wish to do now. Because I no longer want you connected to my army. To siege all these territories quicker. Because we are going to take everything from the orc. We're going to conquer all of these territories. And I'm not going to give all of them away right away. First of all, we need to clean them. We cannot kill this orc. Yeah, we are a coward, but there was just no way we could have beaten that guy, I think. So, I'm fine with being a coward. And we already have won this war. I'll keep this information to myself. I don't think there's a faction against me. There is a faction against me, but they're not strong enough to actually beat me. What do you want? Join you in a claim war. Sure, this guy. Claim for Vresso. Where are you? Probably over here. Yeah, Varesso is something that I have under my control currently, but we want to give that away. Once I've taken all of these territories over here, I want to march over there and just conquer that land. I'm going to be a master of strategy. And another mob of radicals has risen up. Don't even know. There's one over here. There's another one over there. And one in the south. Are these all from the same rebellion? And never try to recruit me to your stupid cults. By the way, can I join a faction? I never did this. We can join the Order of the Bleeding Heart, so sure. I'm gonna join it. I'm gonna spend a bit of gold on it, but why not? We haven't done it. And, you know, he does look like a priest of Realental, which... Is this, Rhea, isn't it? No, it's Shalia. Sorry, Shalia. Of course. How could I mix those two up? You must learn on your own. I definitely want to continue building on the Ever Peak, but I don't really have the coins to do so right now. But the Mercantile Academy, definitely something I want to upgrade. How's my income looking at the moment? Pretty good, considering I still have a lot of mercenaries. They're not that costly right now. The Sons of War. A dwarf faction. I'm certain that my vassals can take care of all of these war themselves. One of them is not joining, interestingly enough. I was certain that all of them love me. They still follow around my army. One of you needs to go down there, by the way. Oh, the Savage Orc is pretty strong. He hasn't joined the war. You're not going to get Baragvar. Who do you think you are? That's just such a silly thing to ask for. I'm rather upset that we lost this war, by the way. He's attacking you. Okay. I hate this orc. And his stupid troops. At some point I'm... you know, a very small part of me is just... I should go around and just delete every orc special army so that they don't have them anymore. Oh, you know what? That might actually be it. I think the hotfix works, but not on troops that were existent before, so I would actually need to do that, but I don't wanna. I don't feel like... I don't want to cheat, basically. Ever. In a serious Let's Play, so I'm not gonna do it. We are going to find another way to beat these orcs. And if I have to kill them all by one, and I can whittle them down by the as well. They're not reinforcing, I think. I have noticed Marshal Captain Bernard's hard work and everyone seems to like him. I'm deciding between having my marshal hasten the morale of the troops or try to recruit more soldiers. The prosperity of the county increases slightly. Levy size or morale of the army. Let's get levy size. And more goblins are raising against me. Beautiful. Exactly what I need. How's the war looking? Okay, this isn't... I just need to take this territory right now, I think. We are fighting this orc now, but let's run. I like my modifiers on the battlefield, but I don't want to be actually in danger. Because I don't know... my heir is not bad, but he's also not good. So... what are my vassals doing? Some are marching down here. That's good. This belonged to me. Okay, and this is what we declared a war for? No, it is not. We declared the war for this one up here. Oh, no, okay. Yes. My wife is now of age, so we're going to marry her. And put our... Oh, yes, give me 500 gold. We're gonna form an alliance with her, because I want to keep her safe. In case... Well, she gets in a war or something. And yeah, we're gonna unite our two empires soon enough. Now we're going to march up here. Take this. Oh my god, you have a lot of revolts. Just a lot of orc revolts. Or peasant revolts, rather. Speaking of peasant revolts, vassals, go and do something. And now we're having a little bit of a problem, because we just lost a large war. We can kill this orc. Just attack him. You have slain the enemy. Perfect. We just lost a huge war against this orc, but... How is he losing, by the way, against this revolt that is occupying his lands right now? You have so many troops is the problem. I don't know how I would be able to... Are they reinforcing? They are not reinforcing, which is good. Means I can just declare war on him, attack his army with all of my forces, and then make peace, even if it means I have to pay a lot of gold. And that's going to be it. Okay. We have declared the war for Lunvia, which is this up here. So now we can enforce our demands. And we've gained all of these lands. And of course, we have way too many under our control now. I'm going to send home my own troops, because I need my vassals to take care of these wars. Well, I'll just go around and just click a lot of buttons, because we took a lot of land that now needs to be cleansed. This is going to hurt our economy, hurt my prestige and how my vassals like me, and pretty much everything, because I just have way too many titles under my control right now. But I have a couple of plans on what to do here. First of all, I think I can declare the Kingdom of the Badlands, not quite, because we lost a bunch of titles to that orc. But we can create two new kingdoms, I'm sure. The Kingdom of this down here and the Kingdom of Magna, whatever that is called. And I don't really like this kingdom. Of course I want to cleanse completely, but these lands over here is not that necessary that I clean them, because we do have vassals in place that could do it themselves already. So the Kingdom of Baragvar is something I don't want to create, because I would have to hold it myself. The Kingdom of Canach is something I definitely want to create, and it's going to be given to this sweet fellow man, which apparently I cannot give him titles. What? Oh no! What? I have no idea what that was about, but anyways. Let's give him the kingdom. It's going to get rid of 6 titles, and he's going to be a king. We can also now call him to arms, which I'm going to do right away. And the kingdom, yes, this kingdom we can create, which I'm also going to do. But for now, I'm going to keep that for myself. Damn these greenskins. Now we'll just wait for the reports to come in. A lot of them have failed. All of them have failed so far. Okay, now here comes my genius plan. Which one succeeded? This one down here. Perfect. So we're gonna make this the county capital. You may ask me, why would you do that? That is a city. You can't hold a city. And good thinking on my part before I did it. Having a republic over here would not be bad. You know. I don't know. Trade zones. It is already under control a little bit, but having my own republic on this coast wouldn't be, you know, the worst. But that's not what I actually want. Also, this would be a perfect kingdom for a republic, because it's mostly coastal provinces, but My genius plan is much smarter than that. There we have it, the Grandmaster of the Horned Hunters. One of our holy orders, not the best holy order. Maybe this isn't the one that I want. But it needs to be Teleberglander, which she is. You are also Teleberglander. The Order of the Longshanks. Some heavy infantry. And the Knights of the Black Rose. Yeah, it's going to be the Longshanks. Cannot grant titles to non-vassals when at war. Well, let's put him into important, because we're going to give him a title and try to, you know, have him become our vassal and then make him the king of this. This became... So let's give it to you. What is this title? The County of Luvia? One title after another we must give away. What is this? This is already in the new kingdom, so we're just going to give away this city while we keep the castle. And that's also why we have to keep this whole kingdom under our control until we have, you know, not until we've cleansed it, but completely. This is probably part of the kingdom of the Striggers, which this boy probably has the coin to do it himself, but oh well. Kadesh. There you go. We also have a children that needs to be made into a diplomat. And slowly but surely we are giving up some of these titles. You're making a lot of money. For some reason. UI missing text. Oh, okay. Don't know where that is. We need to get rid of these wars. Could you please do that for me? It seems as she's infuriated with me. Alexandra has been looking at me in a new way, giggling whenever I talk to her, laughing at things that are not meant to be funny. Oh. She likes me a little bit too much. That's fine. I have received a letter from a fellow member of the Order of the Bleeding Heart, Count Bernard. Dear brother Helmut, will you, as the old world scholar you are, please offer me some advice on my poetry, or the attempt of it? Reading through the attached documents, there are multiple verses all in order of the Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake? I'm missing the more comforting aspects of faith. While I enjoy the metaphors, they seem a little bit forced. Writing is frivolous. Well, there are definitely aspects of faith, but they seem a little bit forced, maybe? Don't know. May the mercy upon you, bringing the aid to those in need. To others is among the holiest of Shalian duties. Shalia? Therefore, we ask of you to construct a new hospital in your lands, so your subjects may have somewhere to bring their diseased and treat their illness. I will accept this. While I will also clean everything of the greenskin presence. A lot of provinces failed that, sadly. Constructing a new hospital is going to be expensive, but we probably will find maybe Cyprus that doesn't have a hospital. Cyprus does not have a hospital. There we go. Oh, it's not that expensive. Just 100 gold. And there's actually a disease right there. I was beginning to think that Count Bernard took offense to my comments, but today I've received a new draft of his works. I'm surprised to find that his words really speak to me. Scribbled in the margin, I can just make out, I implore to you, brother, bear with me, it's not finished. Nonsense, this brilliant work and the world needs to see it, or I think the Order of the Bleeding Heart will treasure these words. You intend to make sure the writings will go to the Order of the Bleeding Heart for safekeeping, preserve of piety, or you make sure the writings are published against the wishes of Count. Well, why would I go against him? If he doesn't want them to be published, I'm not going to publish them. My daughter and the Prince of Avaland. No. I cannot do such a thing. Okay, could we please get rid of these goddamn stupid rebellions? I become a close... I'm flattered that you think the Order of the Bleeding Heart could benefit from my work, Count Bernard of EP writes in his letter. Thank you for your support, brother. He continues before issuing me of the finishing touches he intends to see before the final version of the manuscript will enter the library. I'm honored to be surrounded by mites. Bach! Whatever. Okay, now we have a dangerous faction because I just have way too many titles, probably. The man's too big, minus 100. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. It's because of all these stupid wars. Where else do we have a war over here? Oh, this is Renzo's host, huh? Yeah, that's the problem. We also don't have any troops ourselves, really. Of a white piece loses his gold. I gain a little bit of prestige and piety, sure. What about you, goblin? You don't want to, and this one I need to take care of myself, I assume. So let's go and hire our own mercenaries, our own state troops here. And they're going to come down here, take care of this stupid rebellion, this adventurer. And hopefully do so before one of the factions. Oh damn, the succession is really strong right now, huh? Yeah, they're just not happy that I have such amounts of land under my control, which I can understand. But I also can't really give this land away. No, show me my land. I do own this land, which I can't just give to the King of Strigas, which is Palak. Let's see. Okay. Let's give this title, Delium, to this good old man. And maybe Mikal as well. And there's probably a duchy over here that I can create. Yes. Let's give him the whole duchy. And that should already take care of some things. And they might not hate me as much anymore. Yeah, maybe not enough to actually be in a faction against me. Yeah, that's what I like to see. And now we only have this war over here that we need to take care of before I can try and get this holy order into my realm. I also made this yeah, no, I do rule this myself, so I am going to be his de jure liege. Groom and heir. I fulfilled my tradition here. Of course, I have an unlanded son right now. Does not have a wife yet. The Queen of Mirangliano, sure, married this girl, while also becoming my heir now. What was it? Prince Lodovic. Oh, I'm already having him as my heir. Apart from maybe the principality of Magnata and Vereso. So I'm going to lose some titles. But soon they are hopefully going to vote for him. He's not bad, he's smart, he's handy, and I like him a lot. So now let's crush this rebellion. Well, not this is not a rebellion still, it's an adventurer. But let's just crush him real quick. So that we can focus ourselves on other tasks. You're not going to become a court priest. And this red has converted. No, it has not yet converted to our faith. Maybe it will never because it's incapable. Please tell me we just demolished them. We didn't. Not quite. But yeah, he has no chance against my superior commanders and my strong army of state troops. So I'm not too worried about this. I mean, the war is already over. You know, as good as over. And we're just spending countless of coins on these orc provinces. But mark my words, they will be useful for us one day. Okay, we've won this war. And we can banish him and get all of his gold. Isn't that nice? We need a new chancellor, which this good man is going to be. And you have declared war on me, and now you have 100,000 men. Because apparently you are getting more and more troops from event spawn. And this is a war for this province, so I'm going to surrender to you. Because I need some rest after all these wars. I need to come up with a plan to take out this orc, because he's going to take one province after another of my kingdom here. So let's go ahead and go to the Holy Orders, and we're going to get the Long Shanks. Grant him a title. It's going to be in not the city, the barony down here. And he's going to accept my vassalization. And I could try to do that with other orders as well, but why should I? Now he's my vassal, and I'm going to grant him the kingdom. Maybe I can't get him the kingdom right away. Give him this county. Maybe I can't give him the kingdom at all? Really? Expel the Knights of the Black Rose. I have the Black Rose in my kingdom? I didn't know that. Really? Knights of the Black Rose, what do you own in my... Oh, over here, huh? But I can't... Oh no, I totally can vassalize you. Can I vassalize all of you? Because that's pretty awesome. You are already in my realm. You are not. What about you? I probably can vassalize all of them if I just give them castles, but I can't make this a county capital anymore. We do have a dangerous faction again. Don't know why this time. Why do you dislike me? You shouldn't dislike me. My demands is still too big, which is a problem, but we're gonna focus on that another day. For now, I'm just going to grant him the Principality of Maghnara. And I suppose you are going to be not a king. Yeah. You're gonna deal with these orcs on your own. We are going to declare war on this guy real quick. Send all the vassals against him. What's this? It's my wife. And we need a few moments to get all of our troops back. Look at this. This is such a beautiful thing to behold. Just all of the troops being raised everywhere. And of course there's immediately a rebellion that I'm going to need to take care of. But I'm gonna end the episode here very soon. I'm just gonna build something. Also, how long does this hospital take? Oh, it's apparently a long time. Let's build the castle hamlets in the Everpeak. And we can... Oh, recruit a court physician. That's probably pretty important. We could, though, probably get an erudite. Sure, this king, he can become my court physician. And other than that... Oh, you might just destroy this rebellion. Or the rebellion might destroy you. No, I think you won. Yeah, you definitely won. Prince Lambert the Witch Hunter. You have a few too many eyes. You are a mutant, so let's burn him. And I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider leaving a like and a comment down below. And we will see us in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye.